Good morning, evening, or afternoon, everybody. It's Kaghoe coming at you with another video. So today I wanted to talk about some of the best Phase 4 investments, and mainly because they said we are going to be here in Phase 3 for an extended period of time. So what does that mean? It means you have a lot of time to go out there and collect a ton of, resources, materials. And I think a lot of people are either raid logging and not really being too active with it. So there are a ton of things that you can do to really invest in your future. But before we get into the video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Everything you guys do helps my channel grow, helps me get discovered, and helps me help as many people as possible, which is the entire point of my channel. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So one quick thing is that tonight at launch for Cataclysm, I will be leveling a character from level 85 from level 80 to 85, just sort of questing, experiencing Cataclysm, bringing me back to my childhood, because Cata was like the first expansion that I ever did. So around 6 p.m. Eastern, you can come check out the stream at twitch.tv/Kaghoe Gaming. But after that, let's get into the Phase 4 investments. So one of the best things that I have been telling you guys from the beginning is going to be farming up Fellcloth and Demonic Runes. Some of the best places to do it are up here at this area, as well as over here by Jadenar, and up here at Jadefire Glen. All three of these spots are good with a lot of satyrs. The highest level is up here. It just really depends on, what you're comfortable with, how geared you are, and if you want to deal with competition or not. They all drop Fellcloth, and they all drop Demonic Runes. Why Demonic Runes are going to be important is because of Phase 1 tailoring, and while Demonic Runes are BOP, meaning you have to be the one to go out and farm them, you can make a ton of gold if you go to Dire Mall and you get the Fellcloth gloves recipe, because as you can see, it takes 6 Demonic Runes as well as 20 Fellcloth, so it just takes a lot of a Fellcloth generally to make it. So you can go out there and be the tailor that gets the Demonic Runes, and if you have the recipe, you can sell those for a heck of a lot of gold. I made nearly a fortune just farming Demonic Runes and using them for that purpose back in Original Classic. All this gear is subject to change. They do seem like they are taking a lot of steps to improve them. So, like, the level up raid gear isn't better than level 60 gear, which is a good sign. It's just, we don't actually know this, so this could be very wrong, but I'm inclined to believe that it will be correct, and these items will be even better. And with the phasal content coming for Classic, meaning at level 60 we're going to have MC, and then we'll have BWL. It'll be a really great Phase 1 item to farm. Next is going to be saving up your rubies, Star Rubies, Dream Dust, Iron Web, Spider Silk, and Rune Cloth, because of disenchanting either a Wizard Weave Turban, which is why you would need Dream Dust and Star Rubies, or disenchanting Runecloth Shoulders, which is why you would need Iron Web, Spider Silk. And so these are the two best things to disenchant as a tailor, and enchanting mats are going to be crazy expensive, as you've probably seen if you're actively playing now. So being able to then go and disenchant all this stuff, you'll make a ton of gold. And a side note is to hold your enchanting mats for the first couple weeks, because when everyone is leveling from level 50 to 60, there's a lot of dungeons going on, a lot of grinding, a lot of greens and stuff that people are just getting from playing the game and being out there in the world. And so the enchanting prices are really, there's a lot of supply towards that market, so the demand is kind of lower. And so you can make a lot more profit by waiting a few weeks if you're able to hold for that, because it happens every phase, every expansion. I've never seen it not happen thus far in the Classic project, and it makes sense why, because once people start raid logging, not really doing anything, a heck of a lot less greens and stuff drops. So definitely hold those. Then the next thing I want to talk about, and this is kind of specific towards mages, and mage being one of the more popular classes, but Robe of the Archmage is probably going to be really good in Phase 1 like it was previous, and it's probably going to get a buff, I'd imagine, as well. But it takes 10 Essence of Fire, 10 Essence of Air, 10 Essence of Earth, and 10 Essences of Water. So it is very profitable for you to go out there and farm Essences of Fire, Essences of Air, Essences of Earth, and Essences of Water if you are able to. The best locations for essences of water is right here at these pools by Iron Tree Woods, as well as fishing in Ajara, but that seems to be heavily camped from what I have heard. And then for Essence of Fire, right now, unfortunately, the best place to do it is right here at Arathi Highlands at the Circle of West Binding. Essences of Air and Earth you can also do in Arathi, but there's a really amazing spot in Silithus up here at the Elemental Plane where you can really start to farm them. It just becomes pretty difficult to do them right now because the mobs are level 60. You'd essentially have to be a hunter, and you'd have to have your wits about you to do it. But waters you can definitely farm right now, and you can do some fire farming as well because you will also use the elemental fires like crazy in BWL and MC for greater fire protection potions. So there is some profit there as well. It's just they have the Season of Mastery changes in, so elemental fires can be gathered from like Fire, Bloom, and Mining, I think Thorium and Mithril, and stuff like that. So they're not as rare as they were in Classic. Then also stockpiling your rugged leather for if you do rune cloth shoulders, that's a good idea too. But mainly for the headbands here, for wicked leather headbands, these are really good to make and disenchant. They just take rugged leather, black dye, and rune thread. So if you're stockpiling your rugged leather, you can make a decent amount of gold by disenchanting these. And as I said, hold them and sell them later. Then one of the biggest items in Phase 1 has always been the Lionheart helmet. And so that is right here. It is one of the big things that everyone goes after. It costs a ton of gold, and someone on the server has to get the recipe, and you're going to pay a huge premium for it. But if you get it, you'll be one of the best warriors on the server, and there's a lot of warriors that do that. Obviously, I'd imagine with the changes, they're going to up these as well here in Season of Discovery, but you know, this is subject to change. But it takes 12 Arcanite bars, which is the big one to look for. And so Arcanite bars, honestly, right now, because of Transmutation Master, would be more stockpiling Arcane Crystals. If you do have a Transmute Master and you want to start gambling that, you can do that. But I would highly recommend, if you don't want that, just sell your crystal and then buy the bar, because you can make it's like 20-30 gold difference because of the Transmute Master procs. So it's just a long-term investment, and if you want to gamba, go right ahead, but it is just that. I'd highly recommend just trading crystals for bars so you can make some decent profit every time you do that, but you'd have to be a miner to go out there and get them. That is really the only way to do it. Then, on talking about Arcanite, another one that you can definitely get a lot of is Mooncloth, as well as Cured Rugged Hide with the Salt Shaker cooldowns. I made a video specifically talking about these and went more in depth, but essentially tailoring, leatherworking, and alchemy all have big cooldowns, so you should be making your cooldown on cooldown every time it is up. I have made a ton of gold here just making my Mooncloth and selling it, but you will stockpile it. Mooncloth really isn't until ZG comes out for the blood set, the Bloodvine set, but you will need Cured Rugged Hide as well for that. So those are more when ZG comes out, but Arcanite is right now at Phase 1. So those are just another thing that you can be paying attention to and be ready for. If you have a bunch of level 40s that you've leveled up in Phase 2, literally log in, level them up a level. It'll take you like 20 minutes of just playing the game because of the XP buff, and you're probably rested. I would highly recommend that you get those profession bots just up there if you don't think you're going to play it. If you have any inclination to play Phase 4 Season of Discovery, you can be making a ton of gold by just logging in, leveling up once, getting those professions to 250. They essentially pay for themselves as well, because the items you make you can disenchant and then sell, so you can pretty much do it for free. So it's not too much gold for you to get there as well. You just have to have the initial investment. So those are all the sort of things that you guys can do and what you can be thinking about for the best investments for Phase 4. That's just a lot of stuff that you can stockpile. You can also dive deeper and go into herbalism, alchemy, fishing, and really see what consumables people are going to be needing. And you can sort of target those types of herbs and ores and stuff. Some of them might be a little hard, especially when you get to the level 60 zones, but they are available in a lot of the 50 zones as well, which makes it pretty easy and awesome. But anyway, guys, that is it for the best Phase 4 investments video. I truly hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, anything like to add, you think I missed anything, definitely drop it down below. I look forward to reading all of your comments. But anyway, Anyway, I truly hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, I'll see you later. Have a great day. Bye-bye. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. It truly means a lot to me. If you happen to find anyone that you know would also benefit from watching this video, please share it with them. It helps me out a ton and allows me to keep doing what I love every single day, and that is gaming and sort of helping people any way that I can. So finally, thank you so much, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Goodbye.